Okay, Chris Biddle here from Light 23 LLC. What I wanted to show you here was what amounts to being a test harness for a 16 by 16 by 16 LED cube that I'm building over at Hacker Lab in Sacramento. I built this test harness in order to be able to accommodate testing the panels separately from the main cube, because the main cube is kind of awkward to get to because it's kind of on a scaffold up high. So I basically have two panels here lit up that I'm driving with some Arduinos, and the harness itself can actually accommodate 4 panels, vertical panels of LEDs, and I'm just driving 2 right now. So you can see it's a real simple pattern that it's cycling through, just the red, green, and blue, and it's kind of scrolling over to the left. It looks like I have a blue, or at least an LED with a blue component burnt out over the left there. But again, that's why we have tests, I guess. Anyway, let me show you the circuitry. I'm going to turn the light on over here. And this is what's driving the LEDs. Basically, it's 3 Arduinos. I got an Arduino Mega 2560 in the back, acting as a master, to 2 Arduino slaves, Arduino Unos, each one as a slave in a I2C configuration. And each of the slaves controls one panel right now. And basically the panel is sending, or each of the Unos is sending data out to these shift registers, where it just fans out all the pins to be able to drive all the LEDs in the panel. So basically the current is running from the Arduinos to the shift registers, and from the shift registers to the ribbon cable that's connected to each of the panels. And so I set this up. The I2C configuration just to drive 2 panels is kind of overkill, but the idea is it sets up the architecture to be able to scale up, so that if I can drive 2 panels using this configuration, I can envision how I can drive 16 panels by just scaling up and increasing the number of Arduinos. And so that's kind of why I did this I2C configuration here. So it looks like it's going to work out. From here on in, of course, my next step is to take these shift registers, this breadboard stuff, and I have to get some printed circuit boards made so I don't have to hook up a lot of wires, because yeah, you can imagine that's quite a mess. I have to have one of these breadboards essentially represents 1 panel, so I'm going to have 16 of these, and I'm not about to try to wire up 16 of these guys. I mean, it was quite an effort just to do these 2. So that's my next step. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the show. Thanks, bye.